And welcome back. I'm going to be starting a new kind of very mini series of videos, and it's how to make your makeup last all day whilst looking flawless. So I know that when you apply all your makeup in the morning it looks absolutely beautiful and you love it, but then when you go out in the day and come home later that evening or whatever, you realise it's kind of faded and maybe your eye makeup's all smudged and you've got panda eyes and your concealer's no longer there and it just doesn't look good as how you applied it in the morning. So hopefully these videos will help you to try and keep it lasting much longer. There's loads of products on the market that are designed to last longer, ones that last 24 hours or whatever, but you don't necessarily need all those products. I'm going to be using some of them in my video, but it's also the application of the products that helps as well. So just use whatever you've got, and you can use as many of these steps as you want or as little. I definitely don't do all of this on a day-to-day basis. If I was going for a night out or I needed it to definitely look flawless all day, I would follow these steps. So I hope this video helps you. Today's one's going to be on the face makeup, and the next one will be on eyes, and the final one will be on lips. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is to make sure you have a nice clean face to apply your makeup to. So make sure you wash it in the morning to get rid of any residue makeup or kind of any oil or grease that might be on your face, because if that's already on there your makeup's not going to apply very well in the morning and it's going to fade much quicker. The other thing you want to do is to make sure you don't have any dry flaky patches, so you might want to use an exfoliant maybe once a week. Don't overdo it because it might irritate your skin, but if there's any flaky patches the makeup's not going to apply so well and it's going to kind of flake off throughout the day, which isn't very nice. The thing I would do is to make sure you apply some kind of moisturiser or base, because you really want something that your makeup's going to stick to. Your actual skin isn't that great and you really want to have some kind of barrier that it's going to apply to. So even if you've got oily skin, definitely try and apply a moisturiser. Your skin will thank you for it. And if you have got oily skin, maybe try a mattifying one. That's going to hopefully not make your face oilier than it is. You can even apply a primer if you want. There's lots like the Smashbox primer, loads of brands do them, that help your makeup last as well, but you don't need one. What I've used on my face is the Nivea Daily Essentials Express Hydration Primer. It's a nice light moisturiser and has kind of a built-in primer. I've reviewed this on my blog if you want to check it out, and I'll put the link below. And I really like this, it's not very expensive at all, and I just prep my skin with this. And what you want to do is to let your moisturiser, primer or whatever you've applied to your face sink in for a couple of minutes, just so that it's not sitting on the surface. So after you've done all of the preparation, you can finally get into your face makeup. So there's lots of foundations on the market that are designed to last a long time. So one of the popular ones is Revlon Colorstay, and this advertises for lasting 24 hours. It does last a long time, maybe not a full 24, but what's great about this one is that it comes in different formulations for your skin type. So I have this in the combination to oily skin, and there's another one that's dry to normal. So definitely get the one that matches your skin, and it comes in a whole range of colours too. But don't fret if you don't have one that's advertised as being long lasting. If you apply it in the right way, it will still last a pretty long time, or it will help to extend the wear time of it. The other thing you want to maybe invest in is a good concealer. The one I'm using is Collection 2000 16 Hour Wear. This one says it does last a really long time, and this one's not expensive at all. You can pick it up from Boots. I don't know if they sell it other than the UK though, but stuff like the MAC Studio Fix concealer is another great one. I've heard that the Makeup Forever one is good as well. If not, you can just use your heavier foundation like a Revlon Colorstay, and you can layer that as concealer. So the first thing I'm going to do is to take my concealer to hide any blemishes and dark circles under my eye. If you've got good skin, then you can skip this step out, but I don't at the moment, so we're just going to cover it all up, and I just kind of put it all over my face. And then what I'm going to take is, this is actually a crease brush, and I'm just going to work this into the skin. And you want to remember when you're covering blemishes that they have more than one side, so you really want to use a circular motion just to work it out and blend the concealer out into your skin. If you want a full kind of acne covering type tutorial, then definitely let me know in the comments and I will do one for you. The reason I apply my concealer first is that I find that concealer doesn't come in such a wide range of colours as foundation does. So this concealer is slightly too light for my skin, but if I put my foundation on top of it, it will just kind of blend out all the colour and make it look like it all matches. Okay, I haven't gone overboard in the concealer just because I'm going to be using the Revlon Colorstay foundation, and this is quite a high coverage foundation anyway. So I have it in the shade Ivory. I'm just going to pop a little bit on the back of my hand to start with. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, this is a Real Techniques, which brush is it? Buffing brush. And I'm just going to pop a little bit on to start with. You can use a stippling brush as well. I just find this works the best for making it last longer, because what you want to do is to really press the foundation into your skin, so kind of dot it. Because what happens is if you're just kind of swiping it like this, you're not getting all of the pigment onto your skin, you're just kind of smearing it over the surface. And what this does is it really works it into your skin, and you're also going to get a higher amount of coverage. If you don't like such a high amount of coverage, just use a foundation that doesn't have such a high coverage, just a lighter one. So you really want to press this in and just keep working it back and forth. This foundation dries really quickly, which is why I'm going to work in sections over my face. So just popping a little bit on my brush from my hand, and again just working it into the skin. You can work it in circles as well if you find that blends better, but you just really want to press the colour into your skin. Okay, so I've applied all my foundation now, and everyone loves that dewy kind of look, but it doesn't last very long just because it kind of leaves a sheen to your skin, and matte looks definitely last longer. So if you're going for the flawless all day look, you want to mattify your skin. And what I'm going to do is just take a tissue, and I've just kind of torn it apart so that you're left with the one thin layer rather than the whole thing. And you just want to pop this over and just press onto your skin. And what this does is it takes out the excess shine and oils that are left behind by your foundation and leaves you with a matter look. So by getting rid of this from the start, it's already gonna leave you with a longer wear time. Be careful not to wipe away your foundation, you just want to press it onto your skin to get rid of those oils. I really want to set any kind of liquid foundation, so I'm going to use a Shine Control Pressed Powder. This is by 17. This is just a translucent one. And lots of people use a big fluffy brush like this, which is fine, but if you really want it to last a long time, you're better off using some kind of like powder puff like this or a sponge. What I'm going to do is get some powder onto the little applicator, and then you want to roll it into your skin. And what this is going to do is it's going to make sure that it doesn't take off any of the foundation that we've already applied, and it's going to really work the powder into your skin and make it last much longer and set it. So just keep rolling this all over your face, and you particularly want to focus on the kind of T-zone here, because this is where makeup tends to fade the most. What you want to do is to take a fan brush like this one, or you can take your fluffy brush and just really lightly run across your face. This is just going to make sure that all the powder is kind of blended and doesn't look all chalky and stuff on your face. Now in terms of making your highlighter, bronzer and blusher last longer, powders don't tend to last that long. Kind of some of them do have longer lasting tendencies. I know that I think the Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes are supposed to last a really long time, but powder on their own doesn't last that well, so you might want to just take one in your bag. But if you really can't top it up during the day, your best bet is to layer your products. So what you could do is to take a darker foundation, like this one for me would be a sand beige version of Revlon Colorstay or any kind of foundation, and you could use that to kind of contour your cheeks, and then apply your powder bronzer over the top. That's going to give you quite a made up done look if it's not done with a light hand. So just the combination of layering is going to make them last a bit longer though. And for highlighter, what you could do is use kind of an illuminating concealer along the tops of your cheekbones, brow bone, cupid's bow, and then put your highlighter on top of that. And for blusher, you can get cream blushes of course, which you can apply and then top up with one of these, or you could get a lipstick that's the same kind of colour and then just blend this into your cheeks and pop this on top. I do have one that matches my blusher, but I can't find it at the moment, so unfortunately I can't show you that. But what I will do is just show you some where you can apply it to make it last a bit longer. So what you can do is just grab your blusher brush and get some blush onto it, and what you want to do is just kind of swirl it into the skin. So just don't really swipe it, make sure you just really place it on. And make sure you're using enough of the product. I know everyone wants that kind of natural look, but if you really want to last, you're going to need to apply maybe a little bit more than normal in the morning so that it doesn't fade so much throughout the day. Makeup done, and this will last me a pretty long time. I'm happy with this routine. I find it really works for me. You can get some setting sprays. I know Urban Decay do some in Scandinavia. I think they're all made by the same kind of company. This is the same formulations. But I find that this works well enough on its own, and I've heard that some people use, or there's rumours that you can use hairspray to set your makeup. I would definitely not recommend that because products for your hair are not suitable for your face, and it's really not going to go well and it could cause loads of skin irritation. So I would leave it at that. This will last a very long time. I hope this video helps you, and stay tuned for the next video where I'm going to do how you can make your eye makeup last all day too. So I hope this helps and that your makeup stays flawless and looking beautiful all day. Thank you so much for watching. Click the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Bye!